Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Daily English Fluent Podcast. I am Jake, and today I am very happy to practice English with you. In today's podcast, we are going to talk about something fun, simple, and very useful for everyday English conversations: how to talk about your favorite sport. Maybe you love football, basketball, tennis, swimming, running, cycling, or another sport. Maybe you do not play sports very often, but you enjoy watching them on TV or following your favorite team. Talking about sports is a great way to practice English because people talk about sports at school, at work, with friends, while traveling, and when meeting someone new. For many English learners, talking about a favorite sport sounds easy at first, but then they do not know what else to say. Maybe someone asks you, "What's your favorite sport?" And you answer, "Football." Then the conversation stops. Your answer is correct, but it is very short, and it does not give the other person much information. You may want to explain why you like football, how often you play it, who you play with, or which team you support, but you cannot find the right words quickly. Do not worry, because today we will learn a simple structure that can help you give longer, clearer, and more natural answers. Let's begin with the most common question. What's your favorite sport? This question simply means, which sport do you like the most? You can answer, "My favorite sport is football." You can also say, "I really like basketball," or "I love playing tennis." In casual conversation, you might hear someone ask, "What sport do you like?" Or, "Are you into sports?" The phrase, "Are you into sports?" means, "Are you interested in sports?" And it is very common in friendly conversations. Let's imagine that your favorite sport is football. Someone asks, "What's your favorite sport?" You could say, "My favorite sport is football because it is exciting and fun to play." That is already better than answering with only one word. You can add another sentence and say, "I usually play football with my friends on weekends." Now the listener knows what sport you like, why you like it, and when you play it. You could continue, "I also enjoy watching big football matches on TV." With only a few easy sentences, you have created a natural answer. A useful structure has 4 simple parts. First, say what your favorite sport is. Second, explain why you like it. Third, say how often you play or watch it. Fourth, add one interesting detail about the sport, a player, a team, or your experience. For example, "My favorite sport is basketball. I like it because it is fast and exciting. I play basketball twice a week with my friends. My favorite part is trying to score points and working together as a team." This answer is simple enough for a beginner, but it gives the conversation somewhere to go. Now let's focus on the second part, explaining why you like a sport. You can use very easy reasons. You can say, "I like it because it is fun." You can say, "I like it because it keeps me active." You can say, "It helps me relax," or "It gives me energy." You can also say, "I enjoy it because I can spend time with my friends." You do not need difficult vocabulary to give a good reason. Simple words can communicate your ideas very well. For example, imagine you love swimming. You can say, "My favorite sport is swimming because it helps me relax. I love being in the water, especially in summer. I usually go swimming once or twice a week when I have time. After swimming, I feel tired but happy." Notice the words once or twice a week. This is useful when you want to talk about how often you do something. You can also say every day, twice a week, 3 times a month, on weekends, sometimes, often, or whenever I have free time. Let's practice these frequency phrases with different sports. I go running every morning. I play tennis twice a week. I usually play football on weekends. I sometimes watch basketball after work. I go cycling whenever I have free time. I do not play volleyball very often, but I enjoy watching it. These short sentences are useful because they help you move from saying what you like to describing your real life. Now, imagine that you enjoy a sport, but you do not actually play it. That is completely fine because you can talk about watching sports too. You might say, my favorite sport is Formula One racing. I don't race, of course, but I love watching it. Or you can say, I really enjoy tennis. I don't play very often, but I watch major matches when I can. You can also say, I am a big football fan, and I watch my favorite team almost every week. The word fan is very useful here because a fan is someone who strongly likes and supports a sport, team, or player. Let's make a natural conversation. One person asks, are you into sports? You answer, yes, I am. I really like basketball. The other person asks, do you play? You say, yes, sometimes. I usually play with my friends on Saturday evenings. Then they ask, why do you like basketball? You answer, because it is fast, exciting, and social. I like playing as part of a team. This is how a simple question can become a real English conversation. You can also ask the other person questions to keep the conversation moving. After talking about your sport, ask, what about you? Or, what's your favorite sport? You can ask, do you play any sports? How often do you play? Do you have a favorite team? Or, who is your favorite player? These questions are easy to remember and can help you have a longer conversation. Remember, good conversation is not about giving one perfect answer. It is about listening, answering, asking, and showing interest. Now let's practice with another example. Imagine your favorite sport is tennis. You can say, my favorite sport is tennis. I started playing it a few years ago, and now I try to play every weekend. I like tennis because it is challenging, and it helps me stay active. I usually play with my brother or one of my friends. I am not an amazing player, but I really enjoy it. That last sentence is especially useful because you do not have to be excellent at a sport to talk about enjoying it. Maybe you are a beginner at your favorite sport. You can say, I am still learning. You can say, I am not very good yet, but I enjoy practicing. You can say, I started recently. So, I still have a lot to learn. These sentences sound natural and positive. For example, I recently started playing badminton. I am not very good yet, but I really enjoy practicing. It is fast and fun, and every week I feel a little more confident. This gives you a simple way to talk about progress while practicing useful everyday English. Now let's talk about another useful idea: how you started liking your favorite sport. This can make your answer more interesting because you are adding a small personal story. You can say, I started playing football when I was 10 years old. You can say, my father taught me how to play tennis. You can say, I became interested in basketball because my friends played it at school. You can also say, I watched a match on TV one day, and after that, I became a fan. These sentences are simple, but they help people understand your connection to the sport. For example, my favorite sport is football. I started playing when I was a child because many of my friends played after school. At first, I was not very good, but I enjoyed running and being part of a team. I practiced more, and slowly I improved. Now I play with my friends whenever we have time. This answer tells a short story, and short stories are very useful in conversation. They give the other person more things to ask you about. Now let's learn some useful words for describing sports. A sport can be exciting, relaxing, challenging, competitive, fast, difficult, fun, or energetic. Football can be exciting because the score can change quickly. Swimming can be relaxing because being in the water can help you feel calm. Running can be challenging because you need energy and patience. Basketball can be fast because players move quickly from one side of the court to the other. You can choose one or two simple adjectives to explain how a sport feels to you. Let's practice. I love volleyball because it is fun and energetic. I enjoy running because it is simple and relaxing. Tennis is challenging, but that is why I like it. Basketball is fast and exciting. Cycling is relaxing, and I love being outdoors. Football is competitive, and every match feels different. You do not need to memorize every sentence. Choose the words that are useful for the sport you enjoy. You can also talk about where you play your favorite sport. You might say, I play football at a park near my home. You can say, I usually play basketball at a local sports center. You can say, I go running around my neighborhood. You can say, I swim at a swimming pool near my school. If you enjoy cycling, you could say, I like cycling in quiet places outside the city. Adding the place makes your answer more personal and gives you another useful detail. Now let's imagine someone asks, who do you usually play with? You can answer, I usually play with my friends. Maybe you play with your brother, sister, classmates, coworkers, or neighbors. You can say, I often play tennis with my sister. Or, my coworkers and I sometimes play football after work. If you prefer doing sports alone, you can say, I usually run alone because it gives me time to think. You could also say, sometimes I exercise alone, but I enjoy playing team sports with other people. Another common topic is your favorite team or player. Someone might ask, do you have a favorite team? You can say, yes, I do. I have supported them for several years. Someone may ask, who is your favorite player? You can answer, I have a few favorite players, but I really admire players who work hard and help their team. If you do not follow professional sports, simply say, I don't really have a favorite team. I prefer playing sports to watching them. This is a very natural answer too. Let's practice a longer example. My favorite sport is basketball. I became interested in it when I was in school because some of my classmates played during lunch breaks. I started playing with them, and I really enjoyed it. Now, I usually play once or twice a week at a sports center near my home. I like basketball because it is fast, competitive, and exciting. I also like the teamwork because everyone needs to help each other. This answer sounds natural because every sentence connects to the sentence before it. What if sports are not a big part of your life? You can still answer the question naturally. You can say, to be honest, I am not a big sports fan, but I enjoy walking and cycling. Or you can say, I don't play many sports, but I sometimes watch football with my family. Another useful answer is, I prefer simple activities like walking or swimming. You never need to pretend that you love a sport. The goal is to express your real ideas in clear English. Now, let's talk about a common mistake. Some learners try to make every answer very complicated because they think longer sentences sound more fluent. But fluency does not mean using the longest sentence possible. A clear sentence like, I love running because it helps me relax, is excellent English. You can then add another clear sentence, I usually run in the evening after work. Then add one more detail. There is a quiet park near my home where I like to run. Several simple sentences can sound much more natural than one difficult sentence that is hard to control. Another mistake is repeating, I like, again and again. For example, I like football. I like playing with friends. I like watching matches. I like my favorite team. This is understandable, but we can make it sound more natural by changing some phrases. Say, my favorite sport is football. I enjoy playing with my friends, and I love watching important matches. I am also a big fan of my local team. Now you are using my favorite. I enjoy, I love, and I am a big fan of. These small changes make your English sound smoother. You can practice these useful patterns aloud. My favorite sport is, I enjoy playing. I started playing when. I usually play with. I like it. Because. I play about twice a week. I am a big fan of. It helps me stay active. I am still learning, but I enjoy it. Once these patterns become familiar, you do not have to build every sentence from zero. Your brain begins to recognize the structure, and speaking becomes easier. Imagine you meet someone at a cafe, and they ask, "Do you play any sports?" You can say, "Yes, I do. I really enjoy swimming. I usually swim 2 or 3 times a week because it helps me relax after a busy day. I started swimming regularly last year, and now it is one of my favorite activities." Then you can ask, "What about you? Do you play any sports?" With this simple question, you give the conversation back to the other person and create a natural exchange. Now, let's put everything together with a few complete examples. First, football. My favorite sport is football. I started playing when I was a child, and I usually play with my friends on weekends. I love it because it is exciting, competitive, and social. I also enjoy watching important matches with my family. This answer tells us the sport, when the person started, how often they play, and why they enjoy it. You can use the same structure with almost any sport. Here is another example with swimming. My favorite sport is swimming. I usually swim twice a week at a pool near my home. I enjoy it because it helps me relax and stay active. I started swimming a few years ago, and I am still trying to improve. Now let's try running. I really enjoy running. I usually run in the evening because the weather is cooler and I have more free time. Running helps me clear my mind after a busy day. I normally run alone, but sometimes a friend joins me. Now it is your turn to practice. Complete these sentences with your own information. My favorite sport is. I like it because. I usually play or watch it. I started liking it when. I usually play. With. And my favorite thing about it is. Say your answers slowly and clearly. Then try again without reading. You do not need to speak quickly because the goal is to communicate your ideas naturally. Let's imagine a short conversation. What's your favorite sport? My favorite sport is tennis. Why do you like it? Because it is challenging and fun. How often do you play? Usually once a week. Who do you play with? I normally play with my brother. That sounds fun. Yes, it is. What about you? Notice how easy the conversation becomes when you know a few useful questions and answers. Before we finish, remember that talking about sports is not only about learning sports vocabulary. It is a great way to practice talking about your habits, your past, your opinions, and your free time. Start with short sentences, then slowly add details. Instead of only saying, "I like basketball," say why you like it, when you play it, who you play with, or how you became interested in it. Every extra detail gives you another chance to practice real English. Thank you for listening to Daily English Fluent Podcast. I am Jake, and I am very happy you practiced English with me today. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep using simple English in real conversations. Remember, you do not need perfect English to have a good conversation. You need clear words, regular practice, and the confidence to keep speaking. Practice a little every day, and step by step, speaking will feel easier and more natural. See you in the next podcast.